What's up, everybody? I'm Big Joe. Welcome back to the channel. And I know this review is going to be up a bit late, but I've been working trying to figure out how to edit stuff and yada yada yada, all that. So, as you all know, probably about a month ago when I upload this, Infinity War came to theaters. And it was such a big deal. So much hype about it. And everybody's going around saying, Infinity War is the greatest thing ever. It's the greatest movie ever created by Marvel. It's their magnum opus. It's just the best out of everything. About, like, what's it got? Like an 8.8 out of 10 on IMDb now, which is higher than what the first Avengers was rated. And is making billions at the global box office right now. Everybody calls it the greatest one ever. I'm sad to say that I did not like it. And I know you're all going, Big Joe, what's wrong with you? Huh? Why you talk about bad like the Avengers Infinity War, huh? I do have a few reasons. They seem like minor reasons, but they ruined the overall experience for me. Okay? The first reason, I have to say, is Thanos' character. If you're a long-time Marvel fan, and you've read the original Infinity Gauntlet storyline, you know what Thanos is all about. You know that he wanted to get the Infinity Gauntlet because he wanted to serve Lady Death, or something like that. It sounds ridiculous, and then you got this Thanos, who says, I want to kill half the universe because the universe needs to be saved. That, to me, doesn't sit well. Me personally, I don't like it. I don't find it really that terrifying when villains put like a whole philosophy and try to rationalize with why they're insane. I had the same reaction to the Heath Ledger Joker in The Dark Knight. I was like, man, he doesn't seem like Joker when he tries to put a philosophy on why he does stuff, you know? Now, don't just take my word for it. I was actually able to get both Thanoses, the comic and the one from the movie, here to ask them a few questions. All right, let's cut to what they said. Hey, Thanos from the original comics. What's your motivation for trying to get the Infinity Gauntlet?
My motivation is to destroy half of all life in the universe so that I may prove my love to Lady Death.
Okay, well, that was a perfectly insane motivation. Now let's cut to see what Thanos from the movie had to say. Hey, Thanos from the movie. What are your motivations for trying to get the Infinity Gauntlet?
My motivation is to destroy half of all life in the universe so that the universe may survive.
You see what I mean? Thanos from the movie tries to rationalize why he's insane, while the original Thanos from the comics is just that much more terrifying because he knows what he's saying sounds insane, and he accepts it. So that personally bothered me, is that Thanos just wasn't that terrifying. I thought he'd be more terrifying. And also, in the beginning, if you've seen the movie, by the way, this is going to be spoilers on the whole movie. I should have said that ahead of time. If you saw the movie, in the beginning, Thanos was wearing this cool, like, gold suit of armor when he was getting the space stone from Thor's ship. And it was so cool. I was like, oh man, is he gonna fight like that in the whole movie? But no, just immediately after he gets the stone, puts it in the gauntlet, he's like, okay, I'm done with this armor. Psst, rips it off, and he just goes around with, I don't know, what is it, a tank top and jeans or something, basically. It's just the little stuff like that that really can get to me in a movie like this. The second reason, I would have to say, is the Infinity Gauntlet, the look of it. What I mean by that is the Infinity Gauntlet from the movie, those Infinity Stones, in the comics, they are different colors Or, I mean, the different colors go to different things. Like, the red stone in the movie is the reality stone, but in the comics, the red stone was like the red stone was like the power stone, or the time, or it was like the power stone, I think, was the red one in the comics. That just bothered me a lot, because it doesn't make sense as to why it just seems like it takes a lot more effort with all this setup to change the colors from what they were in the comics. That doesn't make any sense as to why you would do that. And I'm sure there must have been a ton of longtime Marvel fans who read the original storyline. They were like, oh man, I gotta get myself ready. I'm gonna memorize all the stones in the comics so I know what they're talking about. And then they go to the movie theater, they must have been so confused, right? How would you feel if you were a longtime fan, you come to see one of your favorite storylines up on the movies, and they completely change something like that? Wouldn't that leave you so confused? And it's not like they did it for like the new people, because the new people wouldn't have read the storyline in the first place. So now, if they go back and read the storyline, they'll be confused too. You see what I mean? My third reason is I was so excited when I first saw the trailer, and I saw everybody gathered up. I thought everybody was going to team up. The Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers, the whole army of Wakanda, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Hawkeye. I thought everybody would team together in one gigantic battle against Thanos and his army. But then I go to the movies, and it's just like, we got this one little battle at the beginning, and we got the other people just sort of scattered around out there. What do you guys think? Good? Did we do good? Did we do good? Huh? Is that what you wanted? No, it's not what I wanted. I wanted a big battle, a gigantic climax. You know, and they did, and they couldn't even give us that. They couldn't even give us just a mindless, awesome battle at the end. They couldn't even give us that. And speaking of the battle, if you saw the movie, this is another big spoiler. If you saw the movie, you know that at the end, that, you know, Vision has one of the stones in his head. It's the last stone that Thanos needs. And Scarlet Witch fell in love with him or something. I don't know, fell in love with the robot. It's weird. And she says, no, I love him. I can't kill him just to keep the stone from Thanos. He's like, Wanda, just kill me. Okay, this is for the good of everybody. And she's like, oh, I don't want to do it. Just do it. Okay. And then she does it. And then Thanos is like, I got a time stone. I'll just turns back time, yanks the stone out of Vision's head, puts it in the gauntlet, and well, then you know what happens from there. Just everything's gone. Why? Because this stupid girl couldn't just get rid of him in the first place. And the worst part of all this is the teaser. We all know about the famous Marvel teaser at the end. This teaser was stupid. The teaser is that, you know, Nick Fury and one of his S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are driving around when everybody's getting killed around him. And then they step out of the car for some reason, and then Nick's like, oh, I gotta call somebody in. Then he vaporizes into dust. But then before he does that, he pushes a button, and then they zoom in on the little thing they use to call the person. And if you didn't know what that symbol was, that was the symbol of a female hero named Carol Danvers who goes by the name Captain Marvel. That sounds cool on the surface, but here's the thing. How is Captain Marvel supposed to stop Thanos? I've seen people argue about it, and then I've looked up her skill set, and I'm like, there's no way. She can't beat Thanos. Here's what she can do. She can fly. She can shoot lasers out of her hands. That's it. That's all she can do. She can also do some energy absorption stuff or whatever, but I don't think that matters when this guy just did that and killed half of everything. And they expect us to get excited for that. I was annoyed. And those were all my reasons as to why I did not like Infinity War. Some stuff was good. I did like some of the jokes that they did. I liked Spider-Man's performance. I liked to see Doctor Strange again. But other than that, it was... Some of the stuff was just so stupid. You know, some of that, it sounds like it's minor, but it's really big stuff. You can't just change a character like that. You can't just change the stones and not expect anyone to notice. You can't just have these stupid people who know the universe is on the line and they're like, oh, no, I can't do it. I give, my rating system goes on a scale of, if I think a movie's good, I'll do a cannoli. I'll give the film a cannoli. If I think it's bad, I'll give it a fish. If I think a film's in the middle, give it olive oil. You know what? Just because it's a Marvel movie, I guess, I'll give Infinity Wars a... You know what? No, I hated the movie. I didn't like it at all. You know what? I give it a fish. I give Infinity War a fish. You can boo all you want. But guess what? That's my rating. I think I've sufficiently ticked off enough people for this video. So, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all so much for watching. And as per usual, live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you. Good night.